Well, it deals another blow to the tech giant, potentially paving the way for US antitrust prosecutors to seek a breakup of its advertising products. Google has been branded an abusive monopolist by a federal judge for the second time in less than a year, this time for illegally exploiting some of its online marketing technology to boost the profits, fueling an internet empire worth nearly $2 trillion. Well, for more, let's cross live now to our correspondent in LA, Wassim Cornet. Wassim, what exactly were the allegations made against Google in this case?
Well, this is a big blow to the company. The U.S. judge in the state of Virginia essentially saying that Google held an illegal monopoly over key parts of the online advertising market. Now, this all stemmed from a lawsuit from the U.S. Justice Department as well as 17 individual U.S. states that argued that Google dominated three essential tools in ad tech, namely publisher ad servers, ad exchanges, and tools used by advertisers. Picture any website that you use that has advertising. Look at the top banner, the banners on the left and the right. These are all comes from deals that Google strikes with advertisers who then are allowed to place their ads on millions and millions of websites across the internet. Now, the court agreed partially, saying the company locked in publishers and blocked out rivals. The judge also ruled that Google removed key product features and forced customers to stick with its tools, which in turn hurt competitors and the competition and customers. Google has denied hurting the market, saying that it will appeal the judgment in a statement saying that it did win half the case today and that will go on to win the other half.
What impact might it all have, though, Wassim? How significant is this ruling and what happens next?
Well, this is one of the most serious legal threats that Google has ever faced amid wider calls from several parties to break up some of its business. Now, the judge did give both sides, the plaintiffs, the Justice Department and those 17 individual states, and the defendant, Google, they gave them a week to come up with ideas. Now, could this mean that Google is going to be forced to divest parts of its business? We don't know that yet, but this comes as part of a wider crackdown against big tech. There are currently 5 major antitrust cases proceeding in the United States, launched both under the Biden administration and the Trump administration. Think of the Meta trial right now happening in Washington, D.C., where the U.S. Federal Trade Commission is trying to unwind Meta's acquisition of WhatsApp and Instagram. Now, analysts say today that this Thursday's ruling could reshape the online advertising market, but that there will be very likely some appeals to come, and that could push back any concrete consequences or outcomes by a few years.
Wassim, for now, thanks so much for that. That's Wassim Cornet reporting for us live on that latest case involving Google. Well,